Hey everybody, we're on the Hawkins Reaerve Trail. I'm missing something there. It's close, but I can't remember. I'm getting that title wrong. This is just north of Boise. It's about a 6-mile loop. Super cool. I did this about a week ago. I think it took me an hour and 40. It's like 5.7 miles, I think, if I remember right. But pretty easy trail. It was like a 300-foot gain and loss of elevation over the whole 6 miles. Real easy. Just kind of a nice, leisurely, enjoyable walk. And there's a ton of grasshoppers out and Mormon crickets tonight. You can hear the crickets right there. That's pretty cool. A lot of people bike this trail. I haven't yet. We're not huge bikers, but we enjoy it sometimes. I think I'd like to try this actually. About this trail is the dang power lines. So in other words, not a lot of bad things about it. It's pretty cool. It'd be just slightly more scenic if we could magic erase those, but we'll deal with them. So we started a live video about 20 minutes ago. I knew there was one spot, really short distance on this trail, where I lost service on my phone. So we shut that one down, started this new live video here. Sorry for the gap. And I don't know if you can see that bird right there. Oh, there's a Mormon cricket. For size reference, there's my water bottle. They're pretty fat. If I was going fishing in the next few days, I'd collect a bunch of those for bait. They're awesome. They're super greasy. Actually, if you ever are in an area where there's a lot of them, you'll see that they start getting smashed as they try to cross the road. And there's so many of them. They're just in these nasty big swarms. And so they'll get smashed by cars. They'll leave trails of blood or whatever they're filled with on the road. And you can smell it really bad when you drive through it. I think it's because they're so oily. There's one fatty right there on the trail. That's Boise that you can see right there. And it's a little hazy, or actually it's smoke. I can't tell if you can see this on my video, but there's a mountain that you can see. Gosh, I think that's about 40 miles from here. I need to check that, but you can just barely see it right here because of the smoke in the air. Not this one, not that one right there, but past it. That's the state of Oregon. We're a lot closer to the border than some people realize. Right over there is the edge of Boise. There's basically the town just stops right there, and you're in the middle of the desert when you drive about 2 more miles that way. Right up there, actually kind of behind that right there, is Bogus Basin Ski Resort. Super popular here in the Boise area. It's like 35 to 45 minutes from downtown, I guess, depending on the road conditions. Pretty fun. Oh, listen to those crickets. There's like 3 or 4 of these crossings on this trail. Easy enough to ride your bike over that or walk over it, but it keeps the animals from crossing. Just right there. All right, sorry about that. Looks like we lost us again for a second. You can kind of see the trail we're walking. Tonight I'm wearing the Thor 2 boot by Crispy. Super cool lightweight boot. It's what I usually wear this time of year. They're a lot lighter than what I normally hunt and hike in. A little bit more breathable. I think I have a pair of Nevada insole. Typically end up wearing those more when I'm hiking. And I can't even tell you a good reason why. But that's what I would guess, that I lace up more often than these great boots. Savannah has a pair of Crispies too. We love them. They're really nice, very comfortable, very rugged. I fully expect to get 10 years out of every pair of them. You too. This trail is a one-way trail. Almost never run into somebody on it, but you can see that guy on the bicycle just passed us. I would imagine if you wanted to, you could do this trail pretty quickly on a bike. Looks like we're somewhere about halfway on there. I don't know if that's right, but I guess it's a guess. There's that bicyclist that just passed us. There's one or two grasshoppers here. we've had kind of a weird summer here in the Boise area. Our June was really mild, never really got very warm. And then July, we had kind of a little bit longer than normal heat wave, but it didn't get quite as hot as normal. And now it almost feels like we're in September, even though it's August, the 4th today, I think.
Time 50 minutes 13 seconds. Total distance 2.0 miles. Average pace 25 minutes 6 seconds per mile. Split pace 25 minutes 5 seconds per mile.
Don't judge our times either. We've been dinking around and stopping and stuff. Oh yeah, so I was saying our summer, so it feels like we're already, it's just cooling down kind of dramatically. Last week we were low hundreds, like 103 every day. And this week it's like mid 80s. But typically here in the West, we start seeing a lot of forest fires, and we get pretty smoky here in Boise. You can kind of see it. And that lasts like most of this month, and then a lot of times right at the end of August, beginning of September, kind of clears out, and we get a couple weeks of my favorite weather of the whole year. It's just beautiful, warm in the day, cool at night, very clear, crisp air. September, definitely my favorite month of the year. Probably also has to do with the fact that I love elk hunting with archery equipment, and that's usually September. Yeah, you can kind of see the haze out there in the distance. I bet in like 4 weeks, it's just going to be crystal clear. You're going to be able to see the Owyhee Mountains back there. If anybody hasn't picked up yet, we have a mini golden doodle named Owyhee. She was named after those mountains / the Owyhee River. I might not tell this story right, but what I remember the name Owyhee came from was sometime in like the mid 1800s, kind of the mountain men era. There was a mountain man that was Hawaiian, who liked to run around in this area, a little bit south of Boise. And people had a hard time saying Hawaii or Hawaiian. It always kept coming out Owyhee. And so the mountains out there, there's a reservoir, there's a river, a whole bunch of stuff is named Owyhee now. I actually planned on doing this hike tomorrow morning for sunrise, but we kind of realized that we're more on the west side of the mountain here. We definitely wouldn't see, I think it'd still be beautiful, but we wouldn't see much of the sunrise itself. And we felt like getting out and doing something tonight, so it turned into a sunset hike. So we've had slightly unusual weather this summer, but it seems like our hills and mountains have stayed a little bit more green than normal. So that is definitely cool. A lot of times by this time of year, is mostly brown. But I don't know how many people bring horses out here, but this is designated as an equestrian trail as well. Got a super nice parking lot actually for horse trailers. But in the couple of times we've been, I've yet to see any horses out here. All right, my friends, time to say goodbye. I'm gonna put this down and just enjoy the hike. Thanks for joining us. We'll see you next time.